Okay, if my estimations are correct, we are up to 244.21 miles. And the reason I say estimations because Runkeeper bitched out on me again. I was getting to like 5 minutes is all it lasted. And it told me, oh, 5 minutes, current distance or current speed, and then nothing. It just stopped. So I had to come home. I still have my watch on. I took it off now, but I just came home, kind of remembered where I had to turn at different parts when I crossed the road, and where my halfway point was, and where I started and stopped. And I just had to estimate on Runkeeper. If you go look, the link's down below. You can see the path that I think I went. I mean, it's pretty easy to pick out by the landmarks when you can do the street view, and the bird's eye view, not street view, but where you're looking down from above the satellite. Uh, Pretty easy to get it pretty accurate, and then you know your ending time, so you can at least get your average pace. It said my pace was a little slower, but I mean, that makes sense. You don't have that constant, every minute you're told your pace, so you know if you're slowing down or you're speeding up, and that actually helps you keep going faster. But oh well, I uninstalled it and reinstalled it. Hopefully, that's what I guess happened last time, a corrupt install or something. I don't know. It sucks, but who cares? Let's take a look at the shoes. Look at them shoes right there. They look nice. Look alright to me. Everything's good. Right foot really has like zero abrasion on the heel. Like, maybe like, no, there's a little, but not much at all compared to the lefty. My left foot's just, my left side of my body sucks. Like left hand, left foot, it ain't good at all. So I mean, let me see if I can get a good light shot for you there. Something like that. You can kind of see the difference. There's just a little abrasion on the outside at the left heel. Might just be a little floppy jalopy. But everything's looking good. Still haven't put any new shoe glue on yet. I'm a little tired, but it was a pretty good run though. I mean, it wasn't that much slower of a pace. It was only like .02 or something, like .02 or .03 miles shorter, so it wasn't that bad of a pace even without the coaching in the ear. But I need a shower. I need some food. I need that cheat meal goodness. Hopefully today I will munch through those Triscuits quickly and not mess up and eat too late. Can you tell I'm a little tired? I don't even know why. I don't even know. Do you know why? I woke up and I was cold. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's getting cold. It's getting cold now. Dude, I'm gonna go. You stay here. I'm gonna go. I'm now up to 250.53 miles total. Pretty good run. Stomach's still bothering me because of the cheat day. I think I'm gonna have to drop the box of roasted garlic Triscuits. Yes, a whole box. I eat them on my cheat day. I really carb up on my cheat days. It's just what I'm craving, so I give in to that craving on one day. I have a cheap breakfast, but I do my 40-minute run, then I come home and I shower, and then I have to ride anywhere from 2 to 4 miles to get that cheap breakfast. But it's a pretty big breakfast. It's not like binge eating or anything. It's just a nice breakfast. So then when I come back home, I have to ride again. I think it's like maybe 2 miles to the grocery store. And so I think I've earned some carbs. I usually get gummy bears. I drink one of those nice little palm teas. They're about $2. And then I eat a whole box of roasted garlic Triscuits. It's the only flavor I like. But I found that it takes a while to eat a whole box of Triscuits. They're salty. There's a lot of carbs in them. But I think I'm going to have to switch to another cheat that I've been missing. Cheesecake. Not a whole cheesecake, just a couple slices. Gets a little bit of fat content up there with some more simple carbs, and we'll see how that goes. I just can't stand running a whole mile and I'm getting to like the halfway point and my stomach just starts bothering me, so I try to counteract it by drinking water, drinking water, drinking water as you run, because I run with a, I want to say like a 60 something ounce, one of those, it's not Camelback, it's a different company, but I have a little backpack on and I always have water, because it is pretty dry out here. But yeah, it was the farthest I've run in an hour. I think it was like 6.32 miles or something like that, so it was also the fastest 5 to 6 mile run that I've tracked with Runkeeper. So I'm making progress there. Didn't really, I mean, uninstalling it and reinstalling it helped Runkeeper, so if you guys ever have that problem with the app, just if it stops giving you audio cues but yet it says it's still tracking, it probably isn't. All you're going to need to do is uninstall it, wait till you get to a good connection, then reinstall it. And that seems to fix it. But let's take a look at the shoes, because I would like to shower and I would like to eat a regular breakfast. Pretty good. And I think I have perfected what I'm going to call the pebble jump. Now, anybody who wears these shoes knows that from time to time a little pebble will get in there and it'll kind of hang in between your foot and your shoe, and sometimes it's hard to get it out of there. But all you got to do with a little pebble hop, you're just going to jump up, and whatever foot it's in, you're going to smack that foot one way with your hand, and then move your foot in the opposite, like towards your hand, and usually that gives a little gap between your foot and your shoe for a moment, and then that movement of smacking it and moving your foot in that direction usually will dislodge the pebble. I think I had like 3 or 4 in there today in an hour run. But I mean, some of you might be running on rock paths, so I think even though it's not really wearing down on there, I might just apply, you know, as a preventative, some more shoe goo to keep that knot from wearing through. But yeah, that was a good run. Still adding on those miles, feeling pretty good. Even though the stomach was bothering me, right now it feels okay. That one looks like it's even less scuff action. You see, I don't know if you can even see. That's a little piece of shoe goo right there. And all that does is keep it from rubbing through, because I would hate to have to relace these. These are perfect. Like I got the custom ones, so they cut them out for me and they laced them up for me, and then I just wrapped all, I probably told you guys this a million times, but I just wrapped all the extra right here, and I've left it like that ever since, and I don't know if I could get it back to that. I probably could, but I'd rather not have to deal with that. So yeah, you guys sick of watching me talk? Well then, let's go take a shower. I have just reached 252.24 miles. Pretty good run. Actually ran it a little farther than I was supposed to, because I forgot my wristwatch, so I didn't know when to turn around. But it worked out on a faster pace. Slowed my weight loss quite a bit. I won't tell you how much I'm losing, because it doesn't matter to you. It only matters to me, and it shouldn't matter to you, because this challenge is only about the shoes. Remember that. And the shoes look pretty dang good. I did put a little more shoe glue on just this one. Everything's doing well. Yeah. So I'm gonna go eat and shower, probably in the reverse order, because I like to be clean while I eat. But these shoes are looking real good. They're not really wearing down too quickly. But yeah, on to the next video clip. How's 254.17 miles sound to you? Well, that's where I am right now. Pretty good. 1 minute intervals. Felt decent. I'm losing weight still. Yay! And I'm running still. And I'm doing better. The pace always improves. Well, yeah, it pretty much always does. As long as Runkeeper keeps on going in my ear, lets me know my pace, you know, that's a good way to gauge and pick up the speed whenever. It's kind of like a pace runner, really. They let you know if you're fucking slowing down. if you're slowing down, get back in there, boy. But let's take a look at the shoes so that I can post this video for you guys and shower and eat and do normal people things. Looks pretty good to me. Let me give them a good look over. Yeah, I don't see very much difference at all. I do notice, like, whenever I'm doing like the intervals and like I go from a run and I try to stop, that's when you'll notice like you might hit your heels a couple times there as you're trying to throttle back. It might just be a natural response to that, but other than that, my feet don't hurt at all. As you know, I wear barefoot shoes, different ones from Merrill. They kind of look like ballerina slippers. I call them the ninjarinas because when I walk around at work, people can't hear me coming, even though I'm like 6'3", and I won't tell you my weight because that doesn't matter. Stop asking. Doesn't matter. But here's Lefty, looking decently decent. No extra abrasion on the heel, that's just there. It's been there since I started running in these. Now, I, of course, wore that down by either poor form or maybe I throttle back more with my left foot on hills, and when I stop, I definitely scuff. I think my left foot's just sloppy. I definitely scuff it more, as I've shown about 1,000,000 times already. But yeah, I'm not seeing too much damage at all. So, see you next week.